So hello and welcome back to another MineColonies developer commentary. Today I'm going to be explaining the builder in a little bit more depth. I'm playing in creative, and as you can see I'm on the same map that we were before, started fresh. So the spawn's just over there, map seed will be in the description as usual. So I'm just going to go ahead and set up the colony to start with. So first thing we obviously need is the town hall. I'm going to try and keep this world going for all the individual worker spotlights, so you can see them all working together. Actually, I am going to put the town hall down on a block of dirt, and you'll see why later on. Okay, so if you've watched the first video, you will know to get workers, we need a few citizens' huts. So I'm going to go ahead and place a few of those. Let's do this properly. So, zoning on, that shows us the extent of the town hall. So let's put them down. Let's put one here. Zoning on, and let's put the other one about there. Good. If you haven't seen my first video, you won't know that the zoning shows you the boundary of the building when it's built, so this helps you not overlap the buildings. Okay, so we have got our first male guy there, so let's go ahead and place the builder chest to spawn him as a builder. Excellent. Right, I'm just going to turn these off again. Now, the builder is the most important worker in your colony, because to level up all of your workers you have to build their buildings. Building their buildings up through levels 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. is what dictates the level of the worker himself. So we have our builder. Now, to tell the builder to build something, go to the GUI of any of the chests and click build house. This puts a sign on top, says build, and then whatever the floor plan is that it's supposed to be doing. So it's the builder hut level 1. The builder will automatically look for signs within a certain range. In the MineColonies.config file, which is a standard Forge config file located in the .minecolonies/config folder, there is an entry in there which is builder working range, I believe, set to 200 by default. So he will search for any sign within 200 blocks of his chest, and if it's in a build and then a floor plan name, he will come and try and build it. But he needs resources, so into his chest you want to put initially the resources you got from the supply chest, if you've done that, but he's going to need wood, he is going to need some stone, and he's also going to need some torches. Now you can see he started to build it, but he stopped because he's got to a bit that now needs stone. So give him some stone and he should carry on building. Now you can see he's placed a fence. We didn't give him any fences, we only gave him the basic wood. The builder can craft anything that you could normally craft on a crafting table. So he can make doors, he can make fences from raw wood, he can make torches if you give him coal and wood, and all things like that. What he can't do is anything that requires a furnace. So he won't, for example, make smooth stone. You have to do that yourself and give him some smooth stone. Now, the builder is a bit stupid. He will stand in an area where he's building and can occasionally suffocate himself to death by this. So I'm just going to push him out like that. Leveling up the builder's hut itself increases the speed at which he will build. So the higher the level of the builder's hut, the faster he will build buildings, which when you get onto some of the bigger buildings like the town hall, which we're going to do in a minute, is pretty important, because otherwise it'll take a long time. So this is the builder hut level 1. Now, when he's finished, which he's nearly done, the sign will disappear, and he will now be a level 1 builder. A few blocks left. Yep, and he's finished. And everything's finished. Finished building. So let's go ahead and take him on to 2. Now, you can see in his chest he will deposit anything he doesn't need anymore after building, and also any blocks he removes whilst he's building he will return to his chest here. Now, as you can see, he literally puts everything that he removes in here, be it grass, lava, water, whatever. That will change. We will change it so he will only return blocks that you could naturally get, because it's a bit silly otherwise. And yes, so his chest will get full up of grass over time. Now, he's trying to build a glass pane. You can see he's stopped working, and if you right click on it, he tells you trying to build glass pane. Needs 4 glass panes total. So we need to give him some glass. Again, just give him glass blocks, he'll make glass panes or whatever he needs from that glass. And yeah, off he goes again. So see, he's laying a floor at level 2, he's put the windows in, and he's generally improving the building. Nice seat and veranda outside. And he's finished. So now we can see the build house is greyed out. That's because this building is the highest level that it can be. So you can't upgrade the building any more than level 2. So now we've finished building him, let's build something a bit bigger. So the town hall. Now, this is going to take a lot of resources and take a little while, so we will leave him going. I'm going to leave the trees here so you can see the sort of things he will return to his chest. So he's started to build this now. With, you can see there, he needs 240 cobblestone, 198 wood, 24 glass, 2 coal, and 52 stone. Now, if he says stone, he actually means smooth stone. So we need to give him a stack of the smooth stone. Let's also make sure he's got enough cobble, and a bit more wood. And to stop him sleeping, let's skip ahead to morning again. Where is he? There he is. So he was sleeping at his chest, and now he's going to see the sign, check what he needs, and build it. You will notice through the zoning boundary, signs do not appear. Don't worry, they are there. Right. Oh, what's he after now? He's got enough wood, he's got enough cobble, he's got enough glass, he needs the stone, which he's just picked up. So you'll be able to see now he will build a lot faster than he was building originally. That's because we've leveled him up to level 2. There you go. So he's placing 3 or 4 blocks at a time rather than 1, which means over time he will build up this building a lot quicker than he would have otherwise. So I'm just going to pause it there. Now I'm going to wait till he's built this building a little more, and I'll be back soon. Okay, as you can see, the build is going pretty well now. I just also wanted to mention in the config file there are 2 other entries that affect the builder. Builder infinite resources and builder insta build. Now, they're both set to false by default. If you set the builder infinite resources to true, he will build everything without needing a single resource in his chest. So that's definitely cheat mode, but it means he can build any of the buildings, any item that's in the building, anything he needs without a single block of resource whatsoever. And the builder insta build means whatever level he is, he will build the building a hell of a lot quicker than he currently does. So instead of placing 4 or 5 blocks at a time, he'll place 20, 30, something like that, and he will build Town Hall in 5-10 seconds rather than the speed it's currently taking, as you can see. They're definitely cheat modes, so I'd suggest only using them if you just want to play around with a colony, learn how to play and build a big colony quickly, or you're doing something like a showcase, or you just want to build the buildings for other use. It does sort of kind of spoil the gameplay of the mod, not needing any resources to build all the buildings, but that's up to you. That option is there if you want to use it. So, as you can see, that's about it for the builder. His sole task is to build the buildings for you. He doesn't build any items or anything like that. But the buildings are essential to the mod and essential to leveling up all your workers. So you definitely need a builder pretty early on. And I would strongly suggest upgrading his hut to level 2 as soon as you can, because it does speed up lots of things. So I'm going to leave that there. We're going to carry on with this with another worker in a bit, in another episode, so I will see you soon. Thanks.